Hello, class. In this lesson, we're going to discuss another type of question, the affective question. This is the authentic question tree. All of the question leaves have been introduced in the previous lessons. The affective question is the fifth type of question that we're going to introduce. Let's take a moment to review the definition of authentic questions. This type of question can have more than one answer and is open to debate and discussion. An affective question asks someone to share their feelings. These feelings should also be supported with reasons and evidence. When we ask an affective question, the sentence will be something like, "How would you feel if you were?" Examples from the previous reading would be like, "If you were Ryan, how would you have felt when Jonah fell into the water?" Or, "If you were Ryan, what would you have done when Jonah fell into the water?" When the affective question is asked, "If you were Ryan, how would you have felt when Jonah fell into the water?" one student responds by giving his feeling with supporting reasons. He says, "I would be scared because I love my little brother a lot. I can't even think about him getting hurt without feeling upset." Let's watch a video and get more explanation. Please listen carefully to the conversation and try to write down all of the affective questions that you hear.
Hi everyone. Today we will talk about another type of authentic question called affective question. Affective questions also have more than one correct answer and are open to discussion. They ask about your feelings or your own experiences. For instance, affective questions might look like, "What would you do? Have you had a similar experience?" Or "How would you feel if you were?" Let's hear students' affective questions about the stories that we read about. They will be talking about The Boy Who Cried Wolf, and Ryan and Jonah.
Have you ever experienced anything like Ryan did in Ryan and Jonah?
Once I broke my mother's favorite cup. I told her the truth and she said it was okay.
Once my sister was watching me. While she was busy texting her friends, I overfilled the bathtub and it caused a big flood.
If you were the shepherd boy who cried wolf, how would you feel if nobody came to save you the last time?
I would feel nervous because I might have needed help if there were real wolves.
I would feel angry that the people did not come to save me.
Great job. Naomi, Katie, and Carlos came up with different affective questions for the two different stories. Katie asked, "Have you ever experienced anything like Ryan did in Ryan and Jonah?" Carlos asked, "If you were the shepherd boy who cried wolf, how would you feel if nobody came to save you the last time?" Now why don't you give it a go?
If you weren't able to write down all of the affective questions, you can watch the video again. Let's examine the affective questions and responses from the conversation. Here is one of them. Have you ever experienced anything like what Ryan did in Ryan and Jonah? One student describes his own experience. "Once, I broke my mother's favorite cup. I told her the truth, and she said it was okay." Another affective question is, "If you were the shepherd boy who cried wolf, how would you feel if nobody came to save you?" One student says, "I would feel nervous because I might have needed help if there were real wolves." His feelings are supported with his reasons. Okay, it's time for some practice. Remember that there are 5 types of questions in the authentic question tree: uptake, speculation, generalization, analysis, and affective questions. Please form a group, and each group should write 2 affective questions based on the story Ryan and Jonah. Be sure not to use the same questions that we've already discussed.